guys, how are you? Just let me know if you can hear me. If anyone's in here, if you can hear me. I got my purple light on me, right? It's a little gloomy today in New York, so who's here? Somebody's here. As you come into the room, just say hello. So today we're going to be, talking as friends. I'm just connecting with you guys. I want to come to you guys today about spiritual practices and spirituality and how you can use that to manifest and whatever else you guys want to talk about. So at the end of the day, I'm being consistent with my audience and going live every Tuesday. So I'm just letting you know while people come in, announce yourself. I see people in here. I'm going live every Tuesday. That is my commitment to my audience. Hello, hello, my dear Miss Libra, my Libra sister. Hello. So while people are coming in, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be offering on the 20th of this month, March 20th. I think that's a Saturday. Yes, it is. I'm going to be doing a hour-long workshop with specific persons or like how to manifest your SP. I have an SP that I've manifested into my life, and I have some insight on how you can basically build your confidence with your self-concept to be able to manifest whatever you want with people. So I'm going to link all that stuff down, and in my description, it's going to be everything that I offer when it comes to services and what I do for coaching. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the spiritual side of yourself when it comes to manifesting things, like the emotional side of yourself. How do we navigate our feelings and our emotions, and how does that play into when we manifest deliberately? Is there such thing as being too positive and having that basically be something that is negative? No, never. Your emotions are always going to play a part in you creating things in your world. So we're going to talk about it and whatever else you guys want to talk about. As you come in, please leave me a thumbs up. Hi, Star Goddess Love. Hi, my dear. Skinny Legend. Hi. Happy holidays. Hey, my dear. Okay, so let's just get into it. Blue Lotus. Greetings. Hello, my dear. Blue Lotus, thank you so much. I thought about you recently. I had a dream about a blue lotus, like literally last week. So thank you for being here. And I was like, wait, there's someone on my channel that always comments with that name. All right, so when it comes to deliberately manifesting things in your world, spirituality and your higher self plays a part, no matter what people would like to tell you. It's not that you have to be spiritual to manifest. What it means is that no matter what, you're always going to feel energy around you. You're always going to have emotional connections to symbols. You're always going to see synchronicities. You're always going to feel like, okay, this happened because I had a dream about it. Everybody goes through this. So what I want to do is discuss with you guys how you can use your spiritual self, your higher self, to actually help you to manifest easy and quickly. Because the truth is that the subconscious, it programs you with symbols. This is actually, if I turn that light off, yeah, it's in my eye. Your subconscious mind programs you with symbols, basically. So I have like some stuff in front of me, like crystals that I love to use. I have an angel that I've had for about 20 years. This angel is 20 years old. I've had it with me. And I also am a person who uses tarot as a form of spirituality for me. So at the end of the day, I just want to know from you guys, is anyone in here who uses any form of like spirituality to manifest anything in their lives? If you guys can let me know. I'm not sure why the lighting got a little janky. Hold on one second, my dear. There we go. It's kind of raining outside in New York, so that's probably why. But here's what I would do. So let's talk about angel numbers. Has anyone experienced angel numbers? Is there like a number that you guys see all the time? For me, I see 444, 911, 911. I see that number all the time. And I also see 1019, my birthday. And my husband and I, we actually both see a number 18. And so these are things that you can use to communicate to your higher self to help you to navigate with your manifestation. So I know when I see 18, I'm connected to my husband. So I assign that. I have the power to assign things to myself when it comes to anything that goes on in my world. So I'm not saying that you're a slave to, things outside of you when it comes to symbols. What I'm saying is that symbols are the number one way that your subconscious mind programs. So you can use a crystal to have a crystal that you love and have this be programmed subconsciously to mean something. Because a lot of people are searching for answers and it's like, no, it's whatever you assign to your life. It's whatever symbols that you gravitate towards. Use those symbols, use those signs. So angel numbers, let's start with that. Has anyone ever seen angel numbers or the specific? Exactly, star goddess love. See, here's the thing. In taking, I've studied everything too, but the one thing that I have learned is that you don't need any symbols or crystals or stones to manifest. However, you can use them and use symbols to impress your subconscious mind. All of this stuff is about like what you internally, subconsciously believe. So if you want to reprogram yourself when it comes to manifesting things, you can use crystal stones, angels, tarot. You can use all of that stuff as tools and symbols. However, what do you believe about what you're using when it comes to your power? Because everything is working through you, no matter what you're using as a symbol when it comes to spirituality. So you see 1111, 114. Those are the you see 8. See? And what did I just say? Star Goddess Love. I said my husband and I share the number 818, 18 in some variation. So that's one of your numbers that you see all the time. That's probably the reason why you're drawn to me, because at the end of the day, everything is energy. We're all connected. Synchronicities in the universe and numbers. The universe is it's like the universe is made of like geometry and numbers and angles and all that stuff. So what I see angel numbers as is assign it to something that's specific in your life if you keep seeing it. Because it really truly believes that you have a divine connection to your higher self when it comes to seeing something over and over and over. That's not a coincidence. If you say the number 33 represents to me that every time I see 33, that means that money's coming to me. If you say that, every time I see 33, money's coming to me. Say it over and over and over. Every time you see 33, don't be surprised if you see $10 on the floor or somebody sends you a gift card or someone gifts you something or pays for something for you, because really and truly, when you see synchronicities and things that you see over and over and over happening in the spirit realm, it's your cue to pay attention to the fact that it's not just about being a physical person. There are also things outside of you that are working in your favor. That's just the truth of how it goes. I see 9 people in the room and 3 likes. Can everyone who's in the room please give me a beautiful thumbs up so that other people can get this beautiful information? I have a lot of beautiful information to share with you guys. So give me, yeah, thank you. Let me just see what you guys are talking about. Yes, exactly. I agree. Star Goddess Love says, I agree, all the power is within. I no longer use those practices. Okay. Peace. Great idea. Skinny Legend. Yes. Okay. So, Barry B, how are you, my dear? Thanks for joining. So, here's what I'm saying is that you don't need to use anything, but this live, I'm going to delve into the truth of the matter is that everything that you ever want to manifest is within you. I had a beautiful conversation with a woman who also uses her spiritual practices to manifest. And what I'm saying is that what I see a lot of people doing is they're saying, okay, I want this, I'm going to visualize it. What do you think you're doing when you're visualizing? Can somebody answer that? What do you think you're doing when you're visualizing? Or what do you think you're doing when you're speaking things into existence? Everything is energy. So your words have energy, your thoughts have energy. When you dream about things, those are all things you can use to have insight to your higher consciousness. It doesn't mean that you have to use anything else tool wise. It just means that to honor it, you actually could be missing out. I know some people are like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't believe in angel numbers. I'm like, okay, well, that might have been spirit trying to like give you insight on how something that you've been wanting to manifest on a spiritual realm, it might have been something that you could have used. So this is what I'm saying on this live is that if you see repeating numbers over and over and over, I would say to use that as a guide to let it be known that it's not a coincidence that you're seeing something over and over and over. What it means is to pay attention to the fact that you have the power to assign what angel numbers mean to you. So if you see 444 all the time, it's okay. Every time I see 444, that means that I'm getting some money. So use your spirituality and your spirit self to assign what it is that those symbols mean to you so that when you see them, you relay the message to your subconscious that, okay, this is what it means. Because at the end of the day, what you say goes, you're the operant power and you have to speak things into existence. 333 for me is money. Purple is my color because it's the color of abundance, and 8 is for me and my husband. So every time I see 8 or 18, I know that's my husband. 333 is money for me because I see those numbers all the time, right? Can you guys please like my video? The 10 people is 6. Can you, all of you guys that are in here, like the video so that other people can come in because I'm giving you guys some jewels. I've been able to manifest over $10,000 using my intuition. That's what this live is about. It's about spiritual law and how to use your spirituality and your spiritual self to attract and to also manifest things in your life. If you're a person who has dreams and premonitions, you hear things, you're clairaudient, all of that stuff, we're going to talk about that, how you can use that to your benefit. So what's going on in the... So dope discussions. You've been seeing 555 as of late. Can I tell you what that number energetically means, because I study numerology, that number is the number of planting the seed and stepping back and letting it grow without touching it. So it's like the seed has been planted and step back. Whatever you've been working on, you've planted that seed already. Now it's time to step back and let it grow. However, that's a harvest number. 555 is a number of harvest. So it means like you planted it, you sowed it. You planted it, let it sit, and then it's a harvest. So you don't have to dig it up no more. You don't have to go back and, be like, oh, did I do it right? No. Have confidence in the fact whatever seed you planted, and let it sit and let it do what it's going to do. Because 555 is a number I used to see a lot when I was in the beginning stages of my business. And you try to look and you plant a seed and you try to look and see like, oh my God, is it that? No, plant it and let it grow. You see, so a baby is a seed. So you see what I'm saying? No, don't obsess. Plant the seed and just let it be. So at the end of the day, what else are we going to talk about today? When it comes to also relationships with people that are in your life, just know that there's for no reason that these people are in your life. It's not a reason that people are in your life or that they're giving you an issue. So I want to talk about toxic positivity. Just thinking that no matter what, everything is okay. Because on one end, we're using our spiritual selves to manifest, but we're also having to understand that it's okay to use your intuition to step away from toxic people or to step away from a toxic situation. If every time you come around someone, you get a stomach ache, what do you think that is? That's your intuition. That's a spiritual side of yourself. That is the higher realm of yourself. Basically saying, look, this is not a situation that you need to be in. Trust your intuition. Because what's happening is that you're asking for help and your higher self is saying, okay, I'm going to help you. I'm giving you a stomach ache to get the hell up out of there. Because when you're wanting to manifest things and have people in your life, you cannot allow yourself to entertain people energetically or emotionally and expect to manifest exactly what you want. So with like toxic people, let me turn this off. With toxic people, using your intuition is also a spiritual practice. I'm just saying. Love today, intuition, yes. Hi, my dear petite priestess. Hi, queen. How are you? Hi. How are you? I get that feeling every time. Blue Lotus says, I have a good tip for manifesting. Get a big honey jar, add a few varieties of raw honey, keep it under your bed or close to your head while you sleep. As soon as you wake up and you will go, yeah, yeah. Dip your fingers in a jar and say what you want to bring into your life. Okay, because here's the thing. Personally, my spiritual practice is that I have the gift of clairaudience. Audient, meaning that I hear very clear. So I hear celestial music, like um it's like a chorus music in my ears, but it's right in my ears as if I have headphones on. I hear that sometimes when I wake up, or sometimes a loved one who is deceased will say something in my ear and it's as if they're here. So this is how I use my spiritual practices to manifest, is that I will ask my higher self a question about something. And then I might get one word or two words. Because at the end of the day, A lot of people don't believe that you need to use tarot or angel numbers or dreams. And this is what I say to people. Do what is best for you. Do what you feel is comfortable for you. But don't dare deny yourself if it's something that keeps showing up like a synchronicity. If something keeps showing up in your life over and over and over, that's a synchronicity. That is something that your spirit, your higher self is trying to get through to you. And if you ignore that, you'll be fine for most people. However, what if you acknowledging your higher self or acknowledging things that are outside of your physical self would actually be something that you could use to manifest things easier and faster? That's all I'm saying. Now let's I have some notes here. I want to go into, and you guys tell me who's in here. Being too hard on yourself when you are wanting to manifest things and things are not going your way. Toxic positivity, wanting to be positive all the time and feeling like if I have a negative thought that, oh my God, my manifestations are not happening. There's a such thing as not allowing yourself to really like feel the emotions, because your emotions are your guide. Your emotions will help you to understand where you are when it comes to being able to like sift through things. So I'll just tell you guys a personal story. Today, I work for myself. I have a lot of clients, and I woke up this morning in a beautiful mood. And as soon as I opened my emails after doing all my great, beautiful spiritual practices, I saw some emails that I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I allowed myself about an hour or so to just like be like, this is bullshit. Like, what the fuck is going on? No, I don't want to do that. That's not what we agreed to. I'm aware that I'm doing it and it's necessary. As soon as I allowed myself to feel my emotions, I said, okay, how can I recreate that? How can I use my emotions as my guide to say, okay, there's something going on outside, but there's also something going on inside. So I was able to establish what I felt inside. And then I said, okay, so let's just figure out, Danielle, how we can still have a beautiful day despite the bullshit news or dealing with clients that you dealt with. So that's my manifesting way of life, is you can feel whatever you need to feel, but use your emotions and your intuition to feel through that. Whatever it is, if I saw, while I was arguing with someone, if I saw 333, I would immediately stop, because I would know that that's like spirit telling me, okay, you're good, don't do that. What I use is my intuition most of the time when it comes to emotions, because you cannot shut down your feelings. You cannot. We're humans, yes, but we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So at the end of the day, acknowledge that you can feel your way through your life and manifest very easily if you trust your intuition. This is a spiritual talk on how to manifest things. I've felt nasty, rude, disrespectful, all that stuff, and the next day somebody give me $100 off. So you don't have to be positive all the time to manifest. However, there is a such thing as being too positive and not acknowledging your emotions. So that's all I'll say when it comes to acknowledging your spiritual self. LV, how are you, my dear? LV, thank you for joining the chat. I have a friend that was draining, even though I created the situation, I still put up with, I still put up space between us, as you should. Because at the end of the day, emotions is how you really create. I don't know why more people don't talk about this in the manifestation community. Your thoughts do create, your words do create, but states of being, a state is an emotional state. If you're crying, the emotion is amplified. You could cry and say, "It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Everything is gonna work out." And the Most High will hear that. And you saying everything's gonna work out, the universe starts to swirl around you and say, "Okay, God damn." The angels be like, "Damn, she gave me like nothing to work with. Okay, we're gonna make it work." And your angels will be like, "Okay, she's proclaiming that everything's going to work out. We have no choice but to make everything work out." So then people, circumstances, places, things will start to swirl around. And before you know it, you just like proclaiming through tears that everything's going to work out. I know that I'm getting chills. Everything's going to work out. And then before you know it, you harness your spiritual energy, you pulled it down from your higher self. And lo and behold, you didn't think it was possible, but you knew that it was possible. Things work out. Have you guys ever prayed about a situation? Just tell me, where it was impossible, and you were just like, "Yo, this got to work out. Like it has to work out," and then it did. It's because you were convicted. No matter what, like you were just like, "No, this has to work out for me." And that's what I'm saying when it comes to manifesting using your spiritual higher self. At the end of the day, I don't care what nobody is telling you guys. I don't care. I don't care about what's going on when it comes to, spirituality, manifesting. Emotions manifest. Thoughts, emotions, words manifest. There are times when I've been in my house and I've been running around saying, "I'm so thankful," because I was home alone. And in my mind, I was thankful for like a payment that I got because I wanted to manifest more money. 2 months later, somebody was like, "Hey, I want to gift you $100 because you did this for me." Like this is like a family member, my dad or like but it was like, "Oh, Danielle, what's my okay, I'll share this if my family's watching." So I did that one time. I ran around the house. I was like, "Oh my God, I just got like $100 a check." My dad, shortly after that, he was like, "I want to send you a gift. Where's your address?" And I said, "Daddy, what are you sending me?" He goes, "Don't worry about it." 2 weeks later, it was for $100, a check. But in my mind, I had already decided that, somebody was going to gift me with something. And I physically ran around the house like being thankful, just playing around. But when you do that, the emotion goes up to the ethers. And the universe has no choice but to conform to your emotion. Like, okay, she's celebrating about $100. Well, I got to figure out who's going to give it to her. Who's going to give this girl $100 if she's already proclaiming that she has it? And so that's just kind of how like spirituality and manifesting works. I see you guys in the Blue Lotus. What are you talking about? Okay, I see. Kai the creator. Did I say that right? Late to the party. I'm starting the live from the beginning. Oh, hi, my dear. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all of you guys that are here. 18 people that are watching. Can I get you guys to give me a thumbs up? Thank you. So I'm going to stop yapping. And if you guys could ask me any questions, I'm going to go back up and see what you guys are talking about. And by the way, I got a nasty comment from someone that said, "Oh, you spend too much time talking to people in chat." I'm like, "It's a live, bitch. What am I supposed to do? Ignore the people in the live and just talk for like 2 hours? No. So if you don't like watching it back and seeing my reaction, that's the whole point of a live, is to talk to you guys. Super people. Let me go back up. Yeah. So with LV, you had a friend that was draining, even though I still put space between us. That's good that you did that. Star Goddess, you said I feel sick in my stomach, so I keep my distance. So you do know that your stomach is the center of your intuition. Whatever you feel in this is what controls your intuition, especially for women. Okay. So Blue Lotus, sometimes I have problems projecting positivity where people misinterpret my intentions. Can you elaborate, please, if you're still here watching? Love Today 8, thank you for joining. Heck yeah, I was 100% convinced, though. About what? Hi, Aja. Thank you, my dear, for joining. I love your heart. So Barry B, I like what you're saying right now. Yeah, I always say everything's working in my favor. That's my favorite. Look, that's my favorite affirmation. Everything is always working out for me, no matter what. This is what I say. Everything's always working out for me, no matter what. Do you know how many things I've manifested by like speaking that out of my mouth? Makes me feel like Felix the cat, as if I have a magic bag of tricks always pull from. But it's like the tricks automatically come from me. Well, you know what, Barry B? That is the epitome of using a spiritual aspect of yourself. You're using magic, basically. You're calling upon your higher self to use the ethers to work in your favor to manifest things. Do you guys feel what I'm saying? That I know that a lot of people are saying like, oh, you can just do affirmations. But do you realize that you're like your words have energy. Your thoughts have energy. And the reason why everyone is you pushed out works, the reason why you doing mantras or affirmation works is because as I'm speaking to you, this is a portal for my spiritual people. Come on. Basically what it means is that energetically we're sharing in on a like a higher level. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. Whether you believe what I'm saying or not, it's still going. Look, the laws of the universe don't slow down for nobody. Whether you believe what I'm saying, it's still, you're on this live for a reason. Energetically, we're interacting with each other. Words are mantras, affirmations. Words are creating, thoughts are creating. What you speak into existence is creating, and all of that goes out into the ethers on the spirit realm. So that's why I'm trying to let you guys know on this live is that you can use that stuff to help you to amplify your manifestations. If you see angel numbers all the time, assign a meaning to the number that you see all the time. Okay, spirit, 444 means, because I know you can go online and look up what the number means, which is still good. But if you don't agree to what that number means, you can say, okay, I don't agree. It's up to you, like you have the power. This angel has been with me for 20 years. I don't know why throughout my 20-year-old self to now that this angel is still here. I've moved so many times. I moved from Miami to New York in 14 years. She's still here. Look at her. Beautiful. She is a symbol of something that's connected to me. If she were to go away from now, I still have the imagery of her and the emotional connection. So I don't need her physically here. Spiritually, she's always going to be with me because I've had her here for many years. She's programmed into my subconscious. So that's what I'm saying is that spiritually acknowledge the things that you see around you. You're not stupid. You know, you're not crazy. Your dreams that you have over and over and over, premonitions, you're not crazy. This is spirit talking to you. Like, God damn it, if she would just listen to me, if he would just listen to me, I could help you, boo. Ancestors do that too. Like, if this, I feel like they celebrate in the spirit realm when we listen to them. I feel like your ancestors or your spirit guides, when they see that a synchronicity has penetrated you, they like, oh my God, they start celebrating, like they start clapping, like, okay, so now he or she, they see that whenever they see numbers or whenever they hear songs, now they know how to get to you and to help you to be able to navigate with when it comes to deliberately manifesting. That's what I feel like, you know. Okay, so divinely Libra. I let tarot go because after learning that I create every second, I am in fear of things I see in a card. It's happening a few times already. I don't want to intentionally hurt me or them. So then don't use tarot. So then divinely Libra, don't use tarot. Because the way I feel about tarot is that I feel like because it has such a negative connotation around it, most people don't have the spiritual know-how to navigate that. So then don't use it. It's okay. But divinely Libra, what else do you spiritually feel like besides you being a human? Like, do you hear things or do you sometimes see? Like, can anyone who's here right now still listening, 19 people, can you guys tell me in the chat, is there something outside of your physical self that you always see, you always hear, that is a representation of your higher self? Do you understand that, like, we're not just physical people? We have a higher vibration and a higher energy that works in our favor. You do understand you can tap into that, whatever it is, whatever if tarot doesn't resonate with you anymore, then don't use it. It's okay. It's whatever you say goes. You're the operant power. Whatever you say go. Whatever you speak into existence is what is going to eventually come into your reality. So, divinely Libra, I thought that was my passion. I said, do I feel betrayed? Excuse me. Okay, so let me just go up because I want to answer some of your questions. Aja, so the emotion is a part of the manifestation? Yes. Right now, if I ran around this room and jumped up and down, and in my mind I was visualizing myself jumping up and down because I won, or because I was approved for a loan, or because I was so happy that my bank account now has the $15,000 that I wanted to have in it for savings, and I did that energetically, wholeheartedly, it's done. It's done. It's a donezo. Your girl has manifested money, thousands, 5 figures, 6 figures, by being silly in her house and doing this in her house and just pray like day in and day out for 6 months. I would just like take time when nobody was in the house and be like, yo, I do a money dance. And I would imagine myself like doing this with money and then like picking up the money in my house and be like, oh bitch, pick it up and count it. Like I just created visually and energetically. I always used to say, yo, spirit just help me how to get to authentically being myself, getting paid for what I love to do, and having more than enough money to take care of my household, and then to spread some love around. Like I used to like say that all the time. And 6 months, a year later, that's where I am. Consistency and trusting your intuition. Yes. Yes. You can't do this shit 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You got to do it all the time. It has to become like ingrained energetically, spiritually in your DNA. You have to acknowledge that you have angels, spirit guides working in your favor, ancestors working in your favor. If you don't believe in that, then maybe the live is not for you. I'm doing this live to let you know that spiritually, it's not just about being a physical person. You have to acknowledge your synchronicities, things that you see over and over and over that you love, that make you feel great, numbers that make you feel great, symbols and dreams. All those things are trying to guide you. Like, come on. So, you said, let me just go in here because I don't want to be disrespectful to the chat. So let me just see what you guys are saying. Okay, so let me just go down and see what's going on. Thank you, Blue Lotus. Yeah, let them know. Please like the video. Thank you. Please like my video. There's 2 people that are in here. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you guys. Okay. I let tarot go because after learning that I create every second, I was in fear of things seeing Christ happening. Yeah, so yeah. Okay. Heebie-jeezy. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. I got to do this over. Heebie-jeebies. Hi, my dear. I'm going to do some moderators in the room before we go, okay? You said a Neville Goddard lecture and the other coaches don't help. Let me tell you something about Neville Goddard. For those of you who are hardcore Christians, if you're in here, I would behoove you to listen and study Neville, because Neville actually gives insight about the Bible in a spiritual way that is actually basically helping you to claim your own power. The wording, the imagery, the spiritual aspect of the Bible, a lot of people don't understand that. So that's why I love Neville's teachings, because I grew up in a spiritual / religious household, and I decided to be a more spiritual person. But I love Neville's teachings because he uses the Bible and he makes it more on a spiritual level, and he explains it. He explains scripture in a way that still is empowering for you as a spiritual person, like that you are, the operant power. So yeah, Neville is great. But Abdullah was his teacher before that, a black man, a black mystic. He was Somalian. So just so y'all know. Have you read the Power of the Subconscious Mind? It's so good. Is that from Joseph Murphy? Heebie-jeebies? Joy, Candace Joy, thank you so much, my dear, for being a part of the live stream. Crystal fucking Marie. Thank you for joining. Can't chat. I'm doing my nails, but I'm here. Girl, my nails, they through. Look at this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a fuck you? Look at this nail. I was in the bathroom doing something and it just popped the hell off, and I'm trying to grow my nails out through schlock or like yeah, so these are my nails, but this one popped off, so I feel you. Mrs. Heavy Duty Booty. I love your name. I have a heavy duty booty too. Deja vu, what the heck is it? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Tell me. Candace Joy. We want you to know all to us and answer our questions. Yeah, I'll answer whatever you need me to answer. In one of my comments in your videos, you said that you learned to write with your left hand. After the writing this, did your manifestation power become stronger? Yes. Yes, because the truth of the matter is that my dominant hand is my right hand. Can I just show you guys something since we talk about handwriting? No, because your girl has immaculate handwriting. And I use scripting to manifest a lot of shit. Because spiritually, um, this is like, okay, so I'm going to write. Am I gonna write? I'm not gonna write my left hand, but I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Scriptive writing on the spirit plane. I used to be one of those people that could automate write, like basically visualize something and just let my hand go. And it's not a skill that I know how to do, but let me just show you guys my handwriting, okay? So that's my, now watch this. This is my penmanship. So I have really neat handwriting. You see it? Uh-oh. Hold up. Come on, man. Okay, I think you guys saw it from before. So here's what I will say is that penmanship, this is writing, it's it focus your mind. So no matter how great your penmanship is, with my right hand I write beautifully. With my left hand, because I focus, I write really well with my left hand. But because my focus has to be really like precise, everything I write with my left hand, I feel like it's like it manifests because I have a journal where I do both. And I will say this is that if you learn how to write with both hands, you're going to be able to focus in. Your penmanship is your focus and it's your energy. It really is. Your words, your thoughts go onto paper and it manifests a lot quicker. This is your energy. This is your higher self, you know? So yes, I don't know if you guys could have seen what I wrote. 20 people in the room. Can you give me a thumbs up? Everyone else in the room? All right, so let's go down because we're coming up on about an hour, but I'll stay here as long as you guys want me to. Do we have any questions, like real questions? Okay, can I just say this? You guys already should know me by now. My goal is to help you guys to manifest shit in your life easier, quicker, faster by using whatever you have. You ain't got to have no goddamn crystals and no stones. We're talking about how to use your spirituality, but you really don't have to have this shit. You don't have to have no citrine crystal. You don't have to have a rose quartz. You don't need to smudge your room and all that stuff. All you need is your mind, your body, and your spirit, which is what this live is about. How to use spirituality and signs and symbols and things that you know may think you're crazy about. Use those and assign symbols, assign things to the things that you see. If you have dreams about butterflies all the fucking time, use your dreams about butterflies to say, okay, every time I have a dream about a butterfly, that means I got some money coming in. Every time I see 333, that means that whatever I was thinking about, I need to assess it. 444 means that as soon as I see 444, anything I think about after that positively, it's gonna come into fruition. Speak things into your life using your higher self because you're not seeing this shit over and over and over for no reason. Your subconscious is showing it to you for a reason. Use it. Candace, Candace Joy, everyone in chat. Okay. What I know for sure, yeah. Very dope discussions. I always say that as well. I'm going to add, no matter what, to the ending though. Things are always working out for me, no matter what. Yep. Star Goddess Love. That's why I say every day, multiple times, loving the positive vibes that are present. Things are always working out for me and involve collective consciousness. Yep, absolutely. Love today 8, yes. Whatever feels natural to you when you're doing something. So if you go online and you get some affirmation that say, I'm a millionaire, I love my life. If that doesn't feel positive to you, there was an affirmation I used to have. It'd be like, bitch, what's going on in your life right now? Why is your social media going crazy? Like, I'd be like, bitch, why is your social media going crazy? And that happened. I had a social media platform where after 2 months of just being like, oh my God, like visualizing that, like, bitch, why is your social media going crazy? That was an affirmation. Whatever you speak and you believe it to be true, that was an affirmation. And then I had a viral video on a social media platform. And from that video, I got like over 10,000 subscribers from one video over the course of like a month. So when you speak things with emotion, when you believe in pulling down your higher self, you're not like, we're all connected. The 23 people that are in here, everyone who's writing, we're all connected at the end of the day. It's all energy. Everything is energy. There are a lot of people out here right now that will tell you, oh, you don't have to be positive to manifest things. No, you don't. You can manifest beautiful things in your life in a shitty ass situation. When you get those things, though, are you going to be happy? You know how many celebrities that have mansions, that have beautiful people, they have fans, and they commit suicide, or they're drug addicts and they die a drug addict, or they overdose. So that's a perfect example of not using your intuition to trust that you don't have to depend on your outer circumstances. I'll say that as I'm going into things. What I've learned is that it's what you say that goes. If you say my life is going to be full of beautiful people, beautiful interactions with people, then that's what's going to happen. Being too positive can hurt you in a way because you have to still use your emotions. Your emotions are like your higher self being like, hey, I'm trying to give you some advice. I'm trying to show you. You use your emotions to navigate what you need to recreate. What new stories do you need to tell? So I want to let you guys know I'm going to be doing on March 20th a specific person workshop. It's for free. It's going to be about an hour or two, like what we're doing now, but it's basically free coaching. I have a whole husband that I manifested, created, and I've been with him for almost 8 years. And no matter what we've gone through, I've been able to establish my state of being and my self-concept and honor him as a man, but also honor myself first. And so no matter what things have happened in my life, I've always been able to manifest specific people that are good to me, that are kind to me, that I love and I respect, and that also love and respect me and treat me and give me gifts. So March 20th, Saturday, 1 p.m., I'm going to be doing a free SP workshop, relationships, manifesting beautiful people, beautiful relationships in your life. Specific person doesn't have to be a loved one. I'm sorry, a lover. It could be anyone. It could be your nasty ass coworker. You're going to recreate them. It could be the man that you want to recreate in your life or someone new or whoever else, just relationship specific people. So if you would love to join that free coaching class, then all you have to do is go to my description and send me an email, and I will give you the link for it on Saturday. You know, at the end of the day, we're all a community here. It's a community of people. And if I know something that can help you have a beautiful life, that's what I'm here for. I make my money. I work online. I sell digital products, but what I'm here for is to let people know who are in my tribe that anything that you want to recreate, anything that you want to have in your life, it's possible. Don't listen to people saying, "Oh, seeing angel numbers, that's stupid. Having dreams and premonitions, that's stupid." No, that's not. That's probably your answer to your that's probably the solution to your problem. And if you don't acknowledge that you're not just a physical person, like there are things that are going on in your life that are trying to help you. So yeah, let's see what's going on. Breezy Daisy, hi my dear. You're so right. My therapist calls it a skin suit. Glam Lux Collections. Hello, finally catching a live. Glam Lux Collections. I love your name. I love it. Candace Joy, you say I dream and dreams come true. I do too. I have premonition dreams. And to be quite honest, we're coming up on an hour right now. If you guys are still here, let me know. If I'll go past the hour because at the end of the day, without saying anyone's name, there's a couple of people in here, and I wanted to talk about your spiritual gifts and how to use those things to manifest. Because whatever you say, if you say I'm great at tarot or tarot speaks to me, then that's what it is. But at the end of the day, there's some things that whether you believe them or not, it's universal law. You cannot escape universal law. It's like gravity. If you don't believe in gravity, oh well, it's still gravity still exists. Universal law, spiritual laws still exist whether you believe in them or not. You don't have to believe that the law of attraction is a real thing or the law of assumption or angels exist or spirits talk. You don't have to believe any of this shit. And I'm not saying shit, I'm saying it because I want people who are coming in to understand that what you have to understand, in my opinion, is what resonates with you. If you're seeing something over and over and over, it's a sign. Use it to help you to manifest. Okay, what else we got going on? Libra 77. I feel specific angels hug me in the past few years. It comes on command when I cry. Michael hugs me. Um, Archangel Michael. Do you guys know the reason why I have purple on me all the time? Is because the color purple is it's a crown chakra color, but also it's for me personally, it's a protection color. I love it. So Archangel Michael also deals with the color of purple, like a vibrant purple. So yeah. Mm-hmm. PBGBs says, I personally think that you don't have to feel emotions right away when you say affirmations. I feel like it naturally comes eventually and then you don't have to force it. How do you feel about that? Okay. So here's how I feel about EBGBs when it comes to reciting. So Neville Goddard talks about vain affirmations. Let me give you an example. Oh my God, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I make lots of money all day, every day. I'm a millionaire. That doesn't feel natural to me. that actually would be considered a vain affirmation. It doesn't feel natural to me. I don't have, like, a millionaire is so far away from me. What feels more natural to me to say would be something like, this is what would feel natural to me. I feel money all around me. I've made so much money in the past year that my mind is blown away. Like, there's so much money around me. There's so many opportunities for me to connect with people that will pay me for my talents and that will pay me handsomely, that will give me what I feel I deserve to make. I make money hand over fist in the most beautiful, healthy, happy, whole way. That feels more natural to me to say. And so that's not a vain affirmation, right? So I don't believe that right away, but it feels natural. So yes, you don't have to believe your affirmations right away. You don't. You do have to make them feel comfortable and like say them in a way that's natural, not something that you just pulled off of Google. You know, there are people around me who, even though I'm not making the money, there are people around me who are doing like stuff that I want to do. So I watch their content. And when they speak and they're like, oh, you could do this, you could do that. I'm like, yeah, I could do that. That's an affirmation. So when I'm watching something and having an emotional, even though I don't believe it right now, I'm having an emotional connection to it. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Because every entrepreneur starts from where I am. That's my affirmation. Look, everybody starts from where I am. So I can get to where they are. Everybody starts from where I am. That doesn't mean this is temporary. Like, I can get there. You know, so you have to make your affirmations believable to you. So yeah, I do believe that. Candace Joy, I want this specific house and I manifest that house daily and I put it in my vision board. Yes, with the specific house, I manifested my specific house. Where I live now is a manifestation. It took me 2 years. It could have taken me quicker looking back. However, I'm just thankful that I'm here. But yeah, I manifested where I live, like visually, wholeheartedly. So it definitely is possible. I randomly had a dream about the number 34 the other day. I don't know why. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the number of persistence. And also, if there's something in your life that you need to uh, purge. So 7 is like the energy of like keep going and get rid of things that are going on, because that's just like the energy of it. Star Goddess Love. I love my spirit guides, ancestors, angels. I understand that I am a part of. I trust my intuition, therefore I trust myself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Candace Joy, I love hear the positive vibes. Yes. Look, I got all my angels around me. Look. This is what this channel's about. Please understand that my email is in the description. You guys, I do offer coaching. I do social media stuff. Everything is in my description. But what I'm here for right now is you guys can ask me anything. I'm 36 years old. I'll be 37 in October. At the end of the day, I lived in New York City for over 13 years. I've been through a lot of shit here. And by the grace of the Most High, Mother, Father, Creator, God, whatever name you want to call your higher self, I know it was nothing but God that got me through. Like, and I never left like my teachings. You don't have to be super religious. I grew up in a very religious household. I love the Bible. I love the Bible. The Bible is the greatest manifestation, the greatest manifesting book that has ever been written by man. And a lot of people take that book very literal. But at the end of the day, you cannot deny that the lessons and the teachings in that book are really great if you don't take it to literal and convolute religion. See, in the Bible, there's magic. In the Bible, Jesus walked on water. Like my dude, Jesus was the magician, which is in the tarot. And this is like, that's why I don't want to get into this. This is why I'm talking about spirituality. But at the end of the day, the Bible is a beautiful, beautiful book. Beautiful book. It's how people interpret it. And this is what I'm saying is that you have the power to look at the Bible as the beautiful book that guides you. You have the power to look at numbers and angels and hearing clear audience, hearing. You have the power to look at your spiritual gifts as tools that you can use to manifest. You have the power to do that. We're not going to sit up here and act like none of this shit don't exist, that you're just a physical person. Are we really going to do that? Are we really going to do that? Because if you want to acknowledge that you can manifest deliberately, you have to also acknowledge that your thoughts are vibrating out. To where? Out into the ethers. The ethers is spiritual realm. You think about somebody and then they call you. What is that? You have a dream about something and then you see it happen. You see numbers over and over and over. Are we really going to ignore that that's not happening? No. Use it to your advantage to manifest, because that is your higher self giving you the insight and guiding. So that's the way I see it. All right. What we doing? What we doing? Star Goddess, I love Neville. Still love listening to, yeah. James Allen, Florence Scavel. Yep. Joseph Murphy, Abraham Hicks. Yep. Beautiful. I just want a satisfying, multiple satisfying, fun, magical adventure, compensating, loving, enjoy, flow for me. I love playing with cards and stuff. Yeah. So like for me, tarot is fun. Like it's whatever I assign to it. Tarot, I have tarot cards. Whenever I feel to pull them, I look at the imagery and I say, okay, do I want to use the imagery to assign it to something in my life? Yes, I do. So then I do. It's fun. Tarot is fun, that for me. And there are some times where I'll think of something and then I'll shuffle my cards and I'll say, Spirit, speak through me. And then the cards will reflect what I've been thinking. So it's like confirmation. I use tarot as confirmation, so. Love Today 8. Hi, my dear. We're always manifesting anyway. Yeah. This is about conscious yeah. I always say this. If you look at any of my videos, Love Today 8 on my channel, it's about deliberate manifestation. Conscious is the same thing, but I like to say deliberate because conscious makes people think it's up there. It's the conscious. No, deliberate, on purpose. What are we doing on purpose? If I say I want to manifest my husband to bring to me 4 mangoes today, can I do that? I absolutely can, because I've done it many times where I've thought of something and be like, oh, it'd be nice to have some damn mangoes in this house because I wanted some mangoes. 2 days later, my husband come dragging in some mangoes. So deliberately, I infused in my mind and my heart and my spirit, and I connected it to him, and I visualized him doing it with my higher self, my spiritual self, and he did it. You can visualize people saying stuff to you in your head in their natural voice and do it consistently with feeling and emotion, and it will happen. It has to. We're not just physical people, baby. We have a whole energetic field that projects out, and emotion amplifies that. Your words amplify that. Your spirituality is connected to your manifesting. Whether you believe it or not, that's just universal law. I didn't make the rules. I'm just here to present it to you, to use your synchronicities, use that stuff to help you, because it's going to happen whether you believe it or not. Hello, all. Maureen, my girl Maureen. How are you, my dear? Ashanti, I found it easy to affirm I already have those things when they come up in my mind. Look, you can affirm whatever you want to. I can affirm right now that everyone who comes into my life, I can affirm that everyone who comes into my life is going to be immensely blessed. That this is going to be my soul tribe. Everyone who shows up in my life, they're going to be blessed tenfold. I can affirm that. I can tell you from clients. 333. Oh, thank you. 3:33 p.m. now here. See, thank you, sweet Mora. See, that's an angel number for me. And now this woman, whether she knows it or not, if you go back, what did I say when I see 333? Somebody just put 333 in the chat. And earlier in this live, I said when I see 333, it's a confirmation for me of something that I've been asking for. And it's right here. So at the end of the day, I'm telling you guys, assign to you whatever you want the symbols and things that show up in your life to mean. Your spiritual self matters. I don't care what any manifestation coach tells you. Oh, you can manifest without emotion. Yes, you can. You can manifest without being high vibrational. Yes, you can. Absolutely. When you get your manifestation, though, are you going to be happy? Do you want to have your manifestation, your SP, your money, and then inside you feel like you want to kill yourself? Do you want that? Because if you have not internally dealt with yourself energetically, I want you to deliberately manifest things. I want you to be healthy, happy, whole. Right now in my life, there are two things that I'm working on that energetically I need to clean up. I'm speaking it into existence that I'm going to work on it, and it's getting better and better every day as I go. That's all I can do about it right now at the moment. How many beautiful other things are going on around me? I focus on that. Somebody just put 333 in the chat. That's still for me confirmation while I'm talking to you guys because I'm speaking it into existence. Yes. Blue Lotus, I erase everything around. Thank you, sweet Mora, for being a confirmation for me with the angel number. Ashanti TV, if you want to manifest multiple things at once, how do you go about doing this? I want to give everything equal attention throughout the day. I don't want to just be hyper focused. No. Here's the thing. Whatever you say goes, Ashanti TV. If you're trying to manifest multiple things, how much energy are you willing to put into dividing your time and your energy throughout the day to multiple things? Here's what I do. I pick 3 things that I want to manifest at once. The top one gets the most, don't pay attention to my nails, I need to suck them off. The top one gets my undivided attention. The second one, I focus on that maybe at night. And then the third one, I put it on my phone as a reminder. The third one, like you guys can use your phone to like manifest things. You can use your phone to keep you on track. So yeah. I love today 8. Shanti, I found it easy to just affirm. I already have those things. Yeah. Love today. Are you still in here? Who are you? Do you have a channel? Love today. Do you have a channel? Because you're giving a lot of great advice. So if you have a channel, you should really decide to help people because you're giving a lot of really great advice. Candace, purple is my favorite color all day, every day. It's the color of abundance. It's the color of higher consciousness and royalty. Bloop. Yep. Thank you, Blue Lotus. Exactly. Claircognizance is my strongest gift in increasing star goddess love. So basically, as a claircognate, you feel, right? Like you have the sense of knowing. Can you confirm that for me? Because that's a spiritual gift, right? I have it a little bit, but I mostly hear, and sometimes words will pop up here. So hearing also is like clear hearing, but also like knowing. So yeah, yeah, I would love to know. Brooklyn Renee, hey my dear, how are you? Hello, thank you for joining. Thank you, Maureen. Sweet Mora, yes. And I just want to let you guys know you can always email me with any questions or anything or whatever. Like, I'm here. I'm just doing what the Most High put me here to do. I have plenty of clients. I always have clients. I work with social media management. I help people to organize their stuff, and I also am a creative person outside of YouTube. Like I make jewelry. I've been doing this for years, but what I'm doing on this platform is what the Most High has put in my heart to do. I've been studying spiritual laws of the universe for over 15 years. I'm 36 years old. So I've been doing this for a while. So I have plenty of insight and I know it works because I've cracked the abundance code. I know how to command money into my life. I know how to the SP, my husband that I have now, we've been going strong. And any issues that I have in my life, any hardships that I have in my life, I go through them and I get through them quickly. And I always bounce back very quickly because I've learned about alchemy, spiritual law, using my spiritual self to guide me. So I know how to do all of that good stuff. What are your thoughts on 99, 99, 10, 10, and 11, 11? I see 10, 10 a lot, 11, 11. 999, that's the energy of rejuvenation, like getting rid of stuff. If you see nines a lot, it's like you need to finalize something and get rid of it. And the more you see a number, it's amplified. That's the way I see it. What are we doing, my duck? Aja. I've always had the ability to know people's true nature even when they present something. So instinctively you know. That's the gift of your claircognate. Yeah. You just know. And that is the confidence that you have that you just know. No matter what, nobody can tell you nothing. You just know. That is a spiritual gift that you can use to manifest because let's say you're doing a business deal and you just know that there's something about this person because you're using your claircognizance or however it's called. Just your sense of knowing that something is off. You'll trust that instinct spiritually to lead you to not do that business deal. That is what I'm saying. And your manifesting power, which is just bringing things, manifesting means to bring things into fruition. That's all it means. It just means to see it come forth. When you do that deliberately and you trust your intuition, your claircognate, you just have the sense of knowing in a business deal that would help you because you would know whether to sign a contract with someone or whether to get the hell up out of there. So that's how you use your spiritual gifts, whatever they may be. I don't want you guys to get confused with all these manifestation coaches telling you that, oh, you don't need tools or techniques. No, you don't. You really don't. You can just literally create in your mind the image and create a scene and have that be something that you feel wholeheartedly. I could sit here and manifest in my mind something and know that it's going to come to pass and then just go and do the action. I want to manifest $100,000. Okay, I do the scene. I call on my energy and my higher selves, my angels, and then I go about doing the next instinctually action, which would be to do what? Go online, look up what business stuff I need, or set my store up, or give the money a line to go through. Because I already called on my energy self. I already called on my higher self to manifest. Now, as a physical person, what is the next actionable step that you have to take if you're trying to do a specific person, right? You already seen the person in your mind saying, I love you so much, I want to marry you, and I only want to be with you. And you felt the emotions of being so happy. So now when you open your eyes, what is the next step to take to do your part? Spirit already did its part. Now what are you going to do as a physical person to do your part? You're going to focus on yourself. You're going to breathe loving, beautiful thoughts into yourself. And your SP and you in your mind, you're still going to see them as a loving person, because obviously you just created in your mind that you guys are married happily ever after. So you wouldn't think of them in any other way than that. When he calls and texts you, that's a physical manifestation, but it came from your spirit first, because you created it spiritually first. So everything happens energetically first. When you think, when you visualize, when you feel something, that is an energetic exchange from your higher self to your physical self. Look, you can disagree with me all you want to, but you're still manifesting things no matter what, not just physically. It's always spiritually as well. So, can I script gratitude things that have already happened and those that haven't manifested yet? Yes. You know, Maureen, what I do is I do the remembering technique. I won't be long and drawn out. Basically, I remember when certain situation was this way, and I'm so thankful and happy now that it's this way, and I script it that way. So I will go into, I have some notes here. Gratitude. Whenever you script, always script for anything that you want in the present, and then give thanks for already having it. But if you want to use the I remember technique, let's say you were homeless and now you want $1 million. So I remember when I was homeless, I didn't have a dime to my name, and now I'm so thankful and happy that I am a multimillionaire. Yo, this shit is lit. I remember when I didn't have a dime to my name, but I'm a multimillionaire now. I'm so grateful and happy. What can I do to serve the universe? What can I do? That's called speaking into existence. Neville Goddard's I remember technique. I've used it before with my sinuses to heal a issue I had. So it does work. Okay, guys, it's coming up on an hour and 20 minutes, but I'm still here. Hi, smooth on E9. I just joined, but any book recommendations? Yes, my dear. Louise Hay. Let me put it in the Louise, right? Louise Hay. You can heal your life. She breaks it down, baby. How you don't have to believe your affirmations right away, but you do have to keep saying them, and you have to say them with conviction. Now, I will say this is that the most important time when you do any affirmations is before you go to bed, because you're in a drowsy, sleepy state. Scientifically, you can look this up. I'm not making this up. Scientifically, when you're in a sleepy, drowsy state, I believe it's theta. And theta is where your brain waves start to slow down. And then thoughts and words and imagery and things and symbols, they bypass your conscious mind and they go to your subconscious, like back there somewhere. And the subconscious is the recorder. It's the reason why you can automatically do things without thinking. It's the reason why you can drive and zone out and still end up at your house. Like, oh, how the hell did I get home? It's because subconsciously you've been repetitiously repeating the same thing. So, Louise Hay, what is how you spell her name? Yes. This is a beautiful book. Beautiful book. Thank you for answering my question. I appreciate it. Oh, Maureen, you're so welcome. Thank you, Dolores. Like the video, please. Yes, damn it, like my video. Okay, so coming up on the end of the video, I'm still here, so don't leave. This is what I wanted to do for the end of the video or not the end, just like what we're talking about, but just to honor you guys' time. Thank you guys for being in here with me. From looking at Luxury Queen, you caught my live. Thank you, my dear. So I want to know from you guys if you have any questions about anything right now in your life, or just any inspiration that you can give to any of us about something that you have been able to manifest, or something you want to manifest, and it's giving you like resistance. Like, is there anything that you feel like, okay, I want to do this, but, because as soon as you say the word but, it's going to be some bullshit. And I'm telling you that your girl has manifested stuff that I'm just like, you cannot tell me I can't. Even if I know it's like something like, oh shit, I immediately say, okay, what's the resistance? What is the limiting belief that is making me feel like I can't have this? Because there's really nothing. There are people that have lost their arms and their legs in a goddamn car crash, and they were told that they're never going to walk again, and they've been able to overcome that by manifesting the mechanical limbs and the technology for them to be able to do stuff. So you cannot sit up here and tell me that you cannot use your higher infinite self to bring things to you if you so choose to. So whatever issue that or whatever thing that you're thinking that is impossible, you don't have to say it here, but if there's someone who wants to share or wants to ask how I feel that they can do it, I'll give you my simple answer, and it's going to work for you, because I intuitively know how to tap into my higher self, And I don't ask for much from the universe. I'll be like, look, I asked for this. I'll be like, okay, give me that. Boom, in 2 months, I got it. A week, I got it. Something took me like 5 years to manifest, but it was my resistance to it. You know what I'm saying? So, Divine Manifestor, hi, my dear. How are you? Curious to know more about your one-on-one manifesting coaching. A lot of coaches out there on YouTube yet resonating with you so far. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. When it comes to coaching, my background is in it's in like developmental science. So basically, sociology is something that I have a background in, like knowing how people collectively socialize, social norms, groupthink. I have a background in that. I've worked in that field, and so I understand human behavior. There's nothing that you can tell me, and as soon as you tell it to me, instinctively, whether I tell you or not, I'm going to know, okay, this person is dealing with this. I'm going to let them reveal it to me, and then I will suggest XYZ. Once you confirm it, then we map out a plan. I'm all about getting down to like, what's the core of your limiting belief? You want to be an entrepreneur, but you work a 9 to 5. What's the limiting belief that you can't go into your job right now and say, I quit, or put in your 2 weeks? Oh, but I don't have money in my bank. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. That's a limiting belief. Oh, but Danielle, people need to pay their bills. That's a limiting belief. Because at the end of the day, if you believe in your power to manifest anything, you can map out how you're going to engineer that from like re-engineer it from the outcome. Neville Goddard talks about living in the end. So if the end outcome is XYZ, how do you like follow the steps back to how you got there, and then visualize yourself overcoming all of those obstacles, because whatever you say goes. I'm here. I used to work a shitty ass 9 to 5 for 10, 12 years in the hospitality industry. And I work from home making tons of money. And I don't just do one thing. I have 7 streams of income. How did I do it? Do you want to know? Because it's fairly easy. I don't stress. I do have like 2 or 3 days, like today was a very long day for me, but so what? I still love what I'm doing. How did I do that when I did not believe that it was possible? And a year and a half later, here I am. What did I change? What were my thoughts? That's what my coaching really centers around is it's the shit, the cuckoo, the cuckoo bird in here and the caca that's going on in here. It literally is so simple. I wish I could freaking slap people. Be like, stop thinking that. Yeah, but slap. Stop thinking that. Yeah, but my mother said this. Slap. Now, I'm not going to slap you for real, but I'm just saying, like, in my mind, I'm mentally slapping you, like, I wish you would stop saying that. I wish you would stop saying that. And I have a very gentle approach in the first coaching session because I listen. And after that, once I assess, I'm like, okay, so are you ready to really get down to business? Because the story you just told is an old story. We're going to recreate a new one. Because this ain't got shit to do with what you're trying to manifest now. Get it out your system and let's get down to business. So that's really my approach to coaching is that I listen, but after the first session, it's like, okay, well, your thoughts, limiting beliefs, speaking things. Oh, but I don't believe it. You don't have to believe your affirmations. Just keep saying them. Keep seeing them. And if you don't believe in affirmations, say, you know what? I'm a master at manifesting anything that I want to create in my life. I'm a master at manifesting beautiful things. This is what I say. Let me tell you guys. I'm a master at manifesting beautiful things in my life. I'm a master at manifesting whatever I want business wise. I'm a master at having a beautiful, loving, engaging community of people. I only have 1,600 subscribers, and I get clients all the time from my platform, but I also give a lot. I send a lot of private links to people, and I do like free coaching. You know, if I feel like it, one weekend I'll just send it to emails and be like, "Hey, I'm doing free coaching. You want to join?" Because I know what to do to get your mind right. You got a thought problem. That's it. And speaking of March 20th, I'm doing a relationship slash specific person workshop where I help you to build affirmations that are going to work for you and to basically change your mindset. I'm going to do that for like an hour, hour and a half. So if you're interested in that, check my description. It's free. And we just going to go in there and just talk about like how you feel about the people in your life and recreating these toxic ass people, your SP, or just like bringing people into your life and having them to conform to the way that you deserve or that you are recreating your self-concept. So we're talking about self-concept, relationships with people, and how to recreate people who you want to bring into your life or re-bring into your life. So it's basically self-concept, specific person workshop, March 20th, 1 p.m. Send me an email. It's free. I can help you. I know I can. So before I get out of here, I'm just gonna honor your time and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit. Can I script gratitude things that already happened in those that haven't manifested? Yes, you can. Yes, gratitude is the most important thing. When you're feeling down and out and you're feeling stressed, just start thinking about things that you're grateful for. And energetically, your subconscious will remember when you were grateful and will start to help you to think better thoughts and you will lift out of that spirit. Knowing is a gift. Please explain. Yes, Candace, I will. Yep. Blue Lotus 999 completion. Yes, look, that knowing be hitting. When people say, "Oh, how you know?" I'd be like, "I just know." I'm not a know-it-all, but I know a lot. That's what I tell people. I'm like, I'm not a know-it-all, but I know a lot. So just like you cannot, when I know something, you can't tell me no different. Like Spirit already told me, like I know it. Thank you, sweet Mora. I love your vibe too. Natalie, I have a lot of resistance manifesting respect and high value treatment from people in my reality. What do you suggest? Do you want me to really say what I'm thinking that just came? Fuck you, pay me. At the end of the day, you said I have a lot of resistance manifesting respect. You know the term fuck you, pay me? What that means is that, like, I don't care about what's going on with you. Give me what I deserve to have. Fuck you, pay me. Not saying you have to say that. That's just what came to my mind. But really and truly, respect and high value. If you're a woman, the first thing you could do to really respect yourself is to show up looking the way that you expect people to treat you. So if you walk outside looking like a bum, people gonna treat you like a bum. If you walk outside looking like somebody who respects their temple, who has taken the time to adorn themselves with some clothes that are clean, crisp, your face looking clean and crisp, lips not crusty. Or if you want to adorn yourself with jewels, makeup, because that is also energetically, cosmetics is cosmic. The more elaborate you get with your physical self and taking care of yourself, self-care, people will treat you the way you show up. So that's how you create the energy around you that people will treat you with respect and high value in the way you speak about yourself. Do you think that when you look in a mirror that you see someone who deserves to be respected? Self-concept, that's where everything starts. Everything starts with how you see yourself. um, my specific person, there's resistance there about him. For example, he will reach out. Ashanti TV, email me because I can give you more insight. If you're still here, just email me because I don't want to drag down the live responding because it's like an hour and 37 minutes. And I appreciate your time. I'm still here, but you know, we want to keep it moving. So email me and I'll give you more insight. Adele, I want to manifest my SP back in my life, and it has been months since our last combo. So I'm scared that I am just going to get hurt because I'm now living with him in life. It's whatever you say goes. Everyone as you pushed out means that you can internally have conversations with people and do that consistently, and they have to conform to your reality. So whatever he has going on is of no significance. It's whatever you're creating in your mind. He hasn't abused you. He hasn't done anything crazy. You just want him back in your life. Then do that in your mind. It's all up to you. It's like literally in here. Brooklyn Renee, I've been having trouble manifesting a friend back. It's a whole story, but long story short, don't want to be friends anymore in March 2020. Look, I don't know why you guys are not friends anymore. You need to assess whether you want someone like her in your life. And if you do, forgive yourself for anything that you've done because I have friends that I'm not friends with anymore. But when it comes to specific people, that's a SP technically. If you have history with them and they haven't like physically put their hands on you, you don't feel like you're any like dire like strengths against them, if you really want them to be in your life, you really do have to recreate them. You have to decide in your mind that the argument you had 2-3 years ago, recreate that, revise it in your mind as if it was the way you wanted it to. Do that wholeheartedly. And just decide that you're not going to see the old version of them. If you can't do that, then peacefully let them go. And that's going to be the end of that. But you do have to recreate them. Like, you have to, like, let shit go. If you want that friend to be back in your life, you have to do that. It's not up to them. It's up to you. If that person in your mind is laughing and joking with you and saying, you know, girl, we went through shit, but it's all good now. I love you to pieces. We friends for life. If you recreate that in your mind, that's how she's gonna have to show up. What else we got? Blue Lotus. I only want extreme wealth for spiritual purposes and to help people. What can I do to manifest these non-self? You only want extreme wealth for spiritual purposes? I mean, to be quite honest, I've made the most money in my life off of my spiritual practices. This is my mantra. You know how they say no poor righteous teacher? Like, you don't want to be a poor righteous teacher, right? For me, I always say I am a spiritually, financially abundant teacher. I'm spiritually abundant. I'm financially abundant. I am a spiritual teacher. So just affirm that. You may have some limiting beliefs about what it means to be a spiritual person who makes money. You got to get over that. Spiritual people deserve to make money too. You cannot be a poor righteous teacher. Your energy and your time, that might be a limiting belief, that you feel like your time and your energy is not of monetary value unless you're clocking in. And I had to get over that. Cool. I studied sociology too. I believe I have the intellect. Yes, you do. There's this invisible block stagnancy from action. No. Excuse me. Divine manifester. Immediately affirm that, erase the invisible block. You don't have a block. You don't. What you do is you say, I believe I have the intellectual understanding of manifesting, and I can manifest anything that I want to bring into my 3D reality. That's your new mantra. Yeah, you erase all the other stuff. Yeah, the mental slaps. Yeah. Just like, you know what I do? Mentally, I put people in a jar and I just slap them. If they're doing something, I mentally slap them and they head go like that, or I put them in a jar. Sorry, it's the witch in me. It's the little witch in me. I'm a little witchy. I'm sorry. Mentally, I just like, if people really are not like my vibe, I just like mentally slap them, or I just like put them somewhere far away where they can't touch me. All right. Lastly, how do you heal a broken heart? I let people go feel better in turn, but Brooklyn, Renee, how do you heal a broken heart? Your heart chakra is the color green. Email me because I can go more in depth than that if you really want me to tell you, because I don't have time here to go in depth. But I would say your heart chakra and your root chakra, which is the color red. But especially your heart chakra is green. So that's like going out in nature, barefoot, and rooting, centering yourself in nature and connecting with the energy or the aura of green. Spiritually, that's what I can tell you. Say yes to you. I know who you are. I know exactly. Say yes to you. You haven't. Look, this woman has an amazing channel. She's so articulate, beautiful Black woman. And I know your channel very well. Because when I was like building like my channel in the summer, I used to just go and scour like all the women who look like me who were talking about things like me. So I remember your channel, Say Yes to You. All right, guys. So we're coming up on 1444. I'm sorry, 1444. That's an angel number for me. If there's not anything else that you guys want me to do, I just want to let you know. March 20th, I am doing a specific person webinar slash workshop. It's going to be between an hour and 2 hours. I will send the link to anyone who would like to join. And basically, we're talking about all types of specific people. We're talking about healing relationships with people, self-concept when it comes to attracting your SP back into your life or recreating a new one, or if you have a toxic relationship with someone in your life, the self-concept that comes with the people in your world. You can literally recreate these people and have them be completely different. People have to show up the way that you want them to when you recreate them and decide that your life and what you say goes in your reality. That's it. It's it. So in my description, you can sign up for it. It's free. It's just my gift to you guys when it comes to, a lot of people have questions about relationships. I have a whole husband and I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. However, we've been together for 8 years. We're married. We have a great relationship. I created him before I met him. He came to me the way that I saw him, but before he came to me, I made a decision to change myself. And I did it very strategically, and within a year, he literally showed up the way I created him, and I was floored. I had a different relationship with a parent in my life when I was younger, and now we have a great relationship because I decided to hear their voice in my mind differently. Coworkers, shitty ass coworkers who give you the blues, dumbass bosses. Recreate them in your mind, and you'll go from hating going to your job to every time you go to your job, people are always praising you and saying how great of a employee you are because you, in your mind, have taken control of the specific people in your life. So come to the webinar. I will leave it in the description. It's going to be great. So let's get out of here. My husband is coming home in about an hour and a half, and I need to have some dinner ready because that's what we do, baby. I love to cook, so the dinner is already prepped, but I'm gonna warm it up and we gonna eat and watch a movie. You guys are all welcome. I'm here to do the Most High's work, the Lord's work. Hi, Roxas. Roxas 4878. Hi, my dear. Yes. Thank you guys so much, Barry B. I love you too. Thank you, Blue Lotus. You know, somebody tried to infiltrate you, Blue Lotus. I met some person on the street and we were talking about crystals and stones, and they said, "Oh, my name is Blue Lotus." I said, "Oh, are you the person that's always in my YouTube channel?" They were like, "No." And I said, "Oh, that was a manifestation because you always give really great energy and advice." So I was thinking about you last week. Somebody has your name out in these streets. All right, guys. So I got to get out of here. I love you tremendously, and just be encouraged. Use your spiritual gifts. Use everything you got around you. You guys got this. Speak things into existence and be consistent. Don't like when you say something, don't let anything around you like deter you from it. Just keep persistent in it. Even if it seems stupid as hell. If it's in your heart, if it's in your mind, if it's in your spirit, just keep saying it. Like it's what you say. Peace. Give me a thumbs up. You guys are great. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.